8 homeless people who became rich and famous. Daniel Craig. It is unbelievable that this handsome British actor has made it to this list. He was so poor that he did not have a roof over his head and had to sleep on a park bench. As a struggling actor, he gave auditions by day and slept in London's Hyde Park by night. He has since rejuvenated the Bond movie franchise by appearing in 4 Bond films. Jim Carrey. When he was 12, his father lost his job, which meant that his whole family had to live in their VW Buzz. This Canadian comedian did have a rough time, but he worked hard to become successful. It was not until the mid-90s that he actually got a famous role. Halle Berry. When she was 21, she was living in a homeless shelter located in New York City. After much struggle, she made her breakthrough in a movie by the name Breakout Fever. She became the first African-American woman to win an Oscar for Best Actress. Tyler Perry. This comedian was homeless for over 6 years as he spent all his money on a play. He was living in a dingy motel with people who were addicted to substances. His struggle did finally pay off, as the same play that made him homeless was the play that got him to his now multi-millionaire status. Jennifer Lopez. Her pre-stardom days were really harsh on her. She lived in a poverty-stricken state in the Bronx and decided to leave her broken family when she was just 18 years old. She wanted to pursue a dance career, so she spent days homeless and slept on the cot of her dance studio till she finally caught her big break. Dr. Phil. He is spending his current days in an attempt to give a lot of teenagers hope through his show. But when he was a kid, he did not have the same for himself, as him and his dad had to separate from their entire family. They had to live in a car for some time till they found a room that costed them $5 a week, but the place had no electricity. The struggle is a thing of the past for him, as he is worth over dollars today. Kelly Clarkson. Before she was famous, this pop star's LA apartment caught fire. She was left with no option but to live in her own car. She thought this life isn't for her, so she moved back to her hometown in Texas. But life had something else in store for her, as American Idol was conducting auditions in her hometown, and that is where she caught her big break. William Shatner. Many may not know that Star Wars was not successful when it had originally aired in the 1960s. The show only lasted for 3 seasons, and he had to sleep in the back of his pickup truck while he was doing summer stock theater on the side.